Okay, so today's notes is on dividing decimals. This should be on page 32 in your notebook. So how do you divide a decimal by a whole number? So the first step is to place the decimal above in the answer. Divide like usual, and you will need to add zeros until you have a remainder of 0. So the first example, 1 and 36 hundredths divided by 6. So I'm going to put the first number as the dividend in the box. I'm going to put the decimal straight up into the quotient and then divide like usual. So 6 and a 13 gives me 2. 2 times 6 is 12. 1 left over, bring down your 6. And then 6 into 16 is 2 times. Okay. 2 times 6 is 12. You have 4 left over. Okay. So I'm going to add 0. 6 into 40 is going to be 6. Okay. 6 times 6 is 36. So you notice that there is keep on having a remainder of 4. So that means the 6 is going to be repeated. Okay, let's look at the next one. You send 40 text messages in 1 week. The total cost is $4.80. How much did each text message cost? So we're going to divide $4.80 divided by 40. So you want to put the decimal straight up in the quotient. How many times does 40 go into 4? You can't divide 40 into 4, so you can divide 40 into 48, which is 1. 1 times 40 is 40. 8 left over, bring down your 0. 40 and 8, 80 is 2 times. We find out that each text message is going to cost 12 cents. All right, $42.32 divided by x, for x is 8, so you just have to plug it in. X is 8. So that's 42.32 divided by 8. So how many times does 8 go into 42 and 32 hundredths? Again, put the decimal straight up in the decimal place, in the quotient. 8 into 42 goes how many times? 5. 5 times 8 is 40. 2 left over, bring down the 3. 8 into 23 is twice. 2 times 8, 16. 23 minus 16 is going to be 7. Bring down your 2, and 8 into 72 is going to be 9. So my answer is 5 and 29 hundredths. All right, so number 2 is 2 and 52 hundredths divided by 3. So we have 3, 2, decimal 5, 2. And bring the decimal straight up. 3 into 25 goes 8 times. 8 times 3 is 24. 1 left over, bring down your 2. 3 into 12 goes 4 times. 4 times 3 is 12. So my answer is 84 hundredths. Number 3, again, eight goes on the outside. Decimal 96 goes on the inside. Bring your decimal straight up in the quotient. 8 into 9 goes one time. 1 times 8. 1 left over, bring down your 6. 8 into 16 goes twice. And so my answer is 12 hundredths. You and 2 friends agree to share the cost of a taxi. The fare comes to $11.52. How much does each person have to pay? So you and 2 friends, that's going to be 3 people, okay? If you're going to share a taxi, total is going to be $11.52. So you're going to divide that by 3 people. Again, put your decimal straight in the quotient. 3 and 11 goes 3 times. 3 times 3 is 9. 11 minus 9 is going to be 2. Bring down your 5. 3 into 25 is going to be 8. 8 times 3 is 24. 1 left over, bring down your 2. 3 into 12 is going to be 4. So each person is going to pay $3.84. Okay. And then number 5. If I cut a 7 84 meters long piece of timber into 7 equal lengths, how long will each piece be? So I'm going to divide. So I have 7 84 divided by 7. Again, you want to put your decimal straight up into the quotient. 7 and 7 is 1 time. 1 times 7, 7. Bring down your 8. 7 to 8 is 1. 1 times 7 is 7. 1 left over. Bring down your 4. 7 and 14 is twice. So my answer is 1 and 12 hundredths meters for each piece. Okay. So we just talked about dividing by whole number, decimals divided by whole numbers. The next part is we're going to be talking about how do you divide a decimal by a decimal. So when the divisor is a decimal, move the decimal to the right, making it a whole number. Move the decimal the same number of times to the dividend and add zeros where you need to. Place a decimal above in the quotient.